This week's Torah portion is the beginning of the book of Exodus, and the Hebrew title of the portion is Shemot, the names. And it begins, these are the names of the Israelites who came down into Egypt. Here we see the artistic hand of a very skillful storyteller. The writer of these words is actually building on a connection to the very same kind of passage that occurred a couple chapters before at the end of Genesis. He's giving us all the details, each of the tribes who came to Egypt. This is artful. This is a way of telling a story with details, not something we get very often today. So often in great literature, there are references to things that came before, a way of building up our understanding of the situation so that things occur in context. We read of this wonderful story of our people who came down to Egypt and eventually will go back to the promised land with many more in tow. Today, we are not patient. We don't want to hear the whole story. We hear sound bites. The news media want to catch our attention, but they really give us no background. Unless we're motivated to understand situations, we're left with just part of the story. The biblical writer's advice to us is, take your time, understand context, know what the story is trying to tell us, and then the literature, the news, will be that much more meaningful to us. As we enter this new year, one of our resolutions should be not to just hear part of a story, but to learn more details and to make ourselves wiser. Shabbat Shalom.